Welcome to Humble George's Breakfast Cooking Channel. I never thought of doing this till this morning, but well, let's see what we've got here. We've got some nice garlic, we've got some nice onion, we've got habanero and jalapeno peppers, we got some delicious brown eggs, and hope this ain't offensive to you.
Well, we got some Shalim's ham off the bone.
That might not have been the correct name. And we're going to make a proper omelet here in the home of old Humble Remote. Now, you might take a look at this stove and say,
hey man, Humble's really a clean guy.
well, don't ever buy a black stove. I'm telling you that right now, unless you want to be a shining galoot. And until I got the idea to make this video, I didn't know how to clean it properly. So I used a little Rain-X to get the crap off of it, and then I waxed the son of a bitch. Well, I figured if you use that for your car, why can't you use it for your stove? And actually, you know, it come out good. So with all that foolishness, if it doesn't catch fire, it might, because it might stink to beat hell. I don't know. You're here with me to find out. Here we are at a blistering 3:05 a.m. and we're gonna make this. So first things first, we got to come up into the drawer or cabinet and get ourselves some happy olive oil. See it? It's still smiling. If I can do it one-handed. This stuff is, I'm gonna put that thing to rest in a minute. But let's see how we do this. We throw some in there, a good amount.
I think it's good for you. Lubricates parts that probably need it.
And well, I don't mean, God, I wish I hadn't have said that.
Yeah, anyway, it's good for you, I think, internally.
You never know, do you? When you put a knucklehead in charge of the camera.
Okay, let's leave that alone as well.
All right, so come on, let's check this out. Sorry, guys, I'll edit this out of here. Let's get this little guy perched in his perch. Okay, so what's the deal with this? What?
Anybody can make an omelet, Humble. What you talking about?
Well, here's the deal. Let me calm this down a little bit. Yeah, that's the right burner. Back, in May or early June, I went to this little restaurant not too far away, and I ordered an omelet. And, you know, omelets and things are expensive these days. You think you're going to get an omelet for under $10? I got news for you. So after a little while, this nice lady brings me out an omelet. And I'm telling you seriously, and I don't mean to run people down, they had a new chef.
Yeah, right.
Well, whoever he was. I'll tell you right now, see this? If he took the ham and he just ran it around the pan like this and left it that way, that's about how much I had in my omelet.
What?
Yeah, that's what I said. As a matter of fact, I asked the lady, I said, honey, how much is there, what is there, a ham shortage? I mean, I don't mean to complain. I'm happy you're cooking me food, but there's no meat. I mean,
where's the beef?
You don't ever remember that commercial? All right, well, anyway, she told me to pound salt. I never went back there again. Just the way it is. I mean, good God. If I'm going to order something, I want something, you know? So here we are. We start like this.
Hey, Humble, that ain't the way you do this.
It isn't here. Now, come on. I got to simmer this thing down a little bit. We're going bananas. It's going to take off and make a hell of a mess. I can see that now. But you start with your meat on the bottom.
Don't get ideas.
Put your nice onion on there. It could be cooked in advance if you were smarter than me right now, in which case it would be all caramelized and brown. That's the way you really want to do this. Now you take a handful of garlic, then you put the garlic on there. Garlic is good for you. It's good for your heart. It keeps idiots from getting too close to you in your face. They don't get in your grill when you get the garlic going in liberal amounts like this. Now, as far as jalapenos are concerned, this is a little bit wizened up, like, well, in any way, but it's still going to be delicious. You know, if anybody knows about habaneros, you know these will light your ass on fire. And
they take no prisoners.
But if you have a case of the worms, which I hope you don't, they don't particularly care for
being burnt to a crisp either.
It'll probably exit your body and you'll be a happier camper. So, with all that said, let me get these out of the way. I will begin with the eggs part. Actually, this is going to be interesting because all that stuff really should have been cooked properly. And as you can see, it's starting to spit and cause problems. But since we just waxed it, perhaps it'll come back to happy at a reasonable rate. Now, one thing you don't want is some idiot give me a lame-ass omelet where you got like one egg, or a piece of the shell stuck in there.
That's a colon ripper right there, boy. You take a crap with a shell sticking out the edge, you're gonna be an unhappy guy.
Good grief, they're all just shattering.
These must be chemtrail eggs.
I don't know. Remember back in the 60s, what was it, DDT they used? And it ruined the eggshells on the animals and we lost a whole bunch of birds. Maybe they're DDT eggs. Anyway, I hope not.
Probably keep you regular.
Alright, so here we go. Boom. We got 4 nice eggs on there. Nobody can say we're cheap ass on the eggs. And good enough. Let's get the shells put away properly because they stick to the carton if you don't get them cleaned up immediately. And one thing I'll tell you about living alone. You're the only guy here. So if it's going to get done at all, you're going to be the guy that does it. And when would you like to do it? You want to wait till it's the hardest possible job on the planet, or you want to do it immediately? Well,
procrastination is a real pain in the ass.
See these happy eggs? Those rascals are nice. I got a little 4-barrel there waiting for me the next time. Okay, so we got our happy stuff going here. Everybody's jumping around with glee.
Say, Humble, but you can't have an omelet without cheese.
Yeah, I know, but the problem is, like a knucklehead that I am sometimes, I couldn't get the nice cheese I wanted. So I bought Yancey's fancy
scorpion pepper cheese.
Oh, this shit is hot, man. This will tear the... Well, it's hot. Let's put it that way. So, not only do I have habaneros, not only do I have jalapenos, but now we've got cheese that on its own right is enough.
You can weld with this shit.
Alright, but anyway...
If Humble survives this, there'll be more videos.
And I got some good ideas for today, but that'll be in a little while. Okay, so you put your cheese on here.
Don't be a cheap shit.
Get the cheese on there. I mean, if it's running over, press down, good measure. That's what you want.
You don't want some cheap ass omelet.
I mean, your name is going on this thing. You want a cheap name?
No.
Give somebody something to eat, man. When everybody came to my house when my mother was alive, I don't care if we had been beyond broke. If there was any food in the house, Mom fed folks. Trouble is, I got to get past the camera all the way to wash my hands. So I'm going to have to move the camera. Hopefully, it will stay happy. This is a big microphone stand that I'm using. So I'm hoping, where's the pan? There he is. Okay. That it's going to work. I mean, you gotta, you have to ad-lib a little bit. You do the best with what you got, and God will give you more. That's what I found.
That's the moon all the time, and you start losing shit in a hurry.
Okay. Something about complaining. That will fire up the fires of infidelity. Well, I don't know about that either, but I'll tell you one thing for sure. You got to get some nice black pepper on that puppy. And now, as you can see, this thing is getting ready to leap around and go ape shit and cause them nothing but problems. So, let me get the camera unleashed for a moment if I can without dropping it. That ain't easy. All right, come on. Let's zoom in here and take a look at this. All right. I mean, we got a low budget here, right? See how it's leaping? Okay, well, it's gonna really leap in a minute. We're gonna cover this son of a gun up with a cast iron top.
You could use that as an old Viking shield.
Now we're gonna fire this creeper right on up to full, not full bore, but it's gonna, listen to it.
Yeah, it's getting its ass kicked right now.
All right, so this is Humble's kitchen, huh? Yeah, it used to be my dad's kitchen when this was his tool shop, but it's Humble's kitchen, and we got real honest to God honey. Oh, this honey kicks ass. This is delicious shit. And I go through it at a pretty good clip because I don't use sugar. Sugar is too refined and it destroys your immune system. That's why people get sicker than bastard right after holidays.
What's that thing, Humble? You're making alcohol.
No, I'm not making alcohol, you knuckleheads. This is my wood stove.
It looks like the Tin Man.
No shit. I mean, yes, sir, it does look like the Tin Man a little. There we go. But it's also coupled to this big fuel oil furnace. And I've been lazy in using the fuel oil furnace. It's got this little clacker. Isn't it cool?
What's this, Humble? Is that the arms of that, Lost in Space dude? Well, no.
The shit's hitting the fan. Whoa, Nelly. And just that fast, we go from no breakfast to happy breakfast. Oh, look at that shit.
Wait, it ain't cooked on the top.
Okay, it ain't, is it? No. Give it some more. I don't want to get the shit. Or worse. Oh, look at that. It was clean.
Well, hey, life is dirty and then you clean it and it's dirty again and you clean it. That's just the way it is.
All right, let's get this thing parked. That sounds like 4th of July. All right, happy. What a bunch of stuff, huh? All right, well, hey, not to complain. Let's shut this right off. Now, you want to know a little something? You probably already do, but you take a little bit of water, and we need steam to cook the top of the eggs. Ah, that's getting warm. And we need something to help me not get burnt. So, throw a little water in there, shut the top, because it's going to go bananas. And that will, two things. Take the eggs off the bottom of the pan, and see the steam coming up? That's going to cook the top of the eggs. And then with the cloth I used, I can begin cleaning this, and it looks horrible already. But at least I learned that the wax will make it look nice for about 20-30 seconds, or until you begin to use it again. Don't buy any black stoves. What a pain in the ass. I mean, it's almost totally impossible to keep them nice unless you just don't use it.
Now we're happy. That's what we wanted to see right there.
Take a look at this little kid without making a mess. Can you see him? That's what we're looking for. Now, we take our happy plate. Let's see if we can get to the happy plate spot. Yeah, there's the happy plate right there. All right, now, next thing you want to know. We take our sea salt.
Right from Fukushima.
Well, I hope not. And you put the salt on the plate. So that way you can tell if you got too much or not. You can get it the hell off of there before the shit hits the fan. All right, now you take your happy breakfast and pour it right on there. Look at that thing. That thing's kicking ass. I should have had the toast going already, but I didn't.
I can't do everything, man.
And you put the soap in the pan immediately and give it a quick swipe with the sponge, and the pan is instantaneously clean before you've set a single tooth into this food. And that's the end of that. That thing is a done deal. All right. Okay, well, I'm not gonna sit here and eat in front of you. That's rude. So I'm gonna turn this off, but now you know how to make
A Humble George omelet.
and the meat's on the bottom.
Sometimes if you keep your mouth shut, people think you're wise. You open your mouth, they know you're an idiot.
So we're going to go with that. What do you think, kids? Other than...
Well, you gotta have some coffee, Humble. You can't eat breakfast without coffee.
Well, thank God I thought in advance. We've got some nice coffee and some happy milk. So we're going to have some of that too. Not much because I'm already a flying squirrel. You don't want to eat too much of this shit or you can't even keep track of your own self.
It's amazing how some stuff is legal and other shit's illegal.
It's whatever it is. Hey, deal with it. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Humble George. Gonna set my teeth to this sucker right now. Big Billy will tell you, I cook the same way I do everything else.
By the seat of my pants.
But the shit comes out mighty good. And he ought to know that guy. There's the evidence of a breakfast well enjoyed. Oh my Dwamney. Do yourself a favor though. Cheddar cheese is better than scorpion pepper cheese if you're gonna do this.
That has lit my shit up like a friggin' napalm.
I got news for you. If it wasn't for the entire thing of coffee.
Are you shitting me?
I'm still, I think I'm going into a friggin' coma or something. I don't, I hope not. I rebuked that. No, I'm not going into a coma.
But that shit tore my ass up.
Okay, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you later. Humble George, I'll share with you. See this baking soda? Okay.
Howard Hamster?
Well, here it is right here.
Why are we seeing this, Humble?
Okay. See this pure almond extract?
Yeah? What's the big deal?
I'll show you. Take the almond extract and you pour some onto there.
But Humble, that shit's expensive.
I know, but I saw a YouTube video this week that showed me beyond doubt that this horse shit that we've been brushing our teeth with has got more chemicals and bullshit in it, and there's probably a warning on. I'm not just giving you a hard time to these people. It doesn't make a difference who you pick. It's all got shit in there that's no good for you. In fact, some of the shit's really bad for you.
And there's probably a warning says don't eat this shit because you'll die or some. There is. There's a warning. Keep out of the reach of children.
Keep toothpaste? What do you want? All right. All that to say this. You take your brush and you mix this shit up. Okay? I'm going to tell you right now. What I'm going to do is order some real mint extract because I like mint better than almond. But you mix this up kind of the consistency of...
Whatever you choose, man. It's your teeth.
But see that? Look. Instantaneous brush with gumbo on it. Alright, whatever the fuck. Ready? I don't know if I can do this. I can't. Yes, I can. No, I can't. Alright. Okay.
Now we've seen it all. What are we gonna watch next? How you wipe your ass?
No. Take it easy. Made a mess though. Okay.
So what do we do with this nonsense?
You let it dry and throw a little more of this expensive bullshit with it, and you got something that you can wash your teeth with and not be filled with friggin' chemicals.